Alright, what is up, ladies and gents? It's your boy HCJ here, and we are back with another gameplay on Black Ops 2. This time I'm bringing you some gameplay on the map Plaza, using my favorite SMG, the PDW-57, with the laser sight and the suppressor attachments on the gun. I think I've got no secondary weapon as always. I think the perks are Hardline, Toughness or Fast Hands, and Dexterity and Extreme Conditioning put together, or Dexterity or Extreme Conditioning, one of the two. But I've got perks on. Actually, no, this game, my bad. This game, as you can tell from the title, I have no perks on this class. This is what makes this game really interesting. I played this game with no perks, and I got 64 kills, and I thought it was pretty decent. 64 kills and 11 deaths was the final scoreline. I called in 1 lodestar and a couple of lightning strikes with a bunch of UAVs. And yeah, that was the score streaks. Score streaks were UAV, lightning strike, and lodestar. Anything else to touch up on the gameplay? Now, this was in the same session I got that 77 and free gameplay. That video will be in the description below. Simply because it didn't get many views. It hasn't even got over 10 views yet, so that's pretty depressing in some ways. But yeah, I'll leave it in the description if you guys haven't seen it, because I probably uploaded it at the wrong time, or it just didn't hit sub boxes, because this whole new YouTube layout is... it's really annoying, and it's like, this is what I really want to talk about today. Mainly about companies and stuff listening to probably their fans, their customers and all that stuff. But first I would like to relay the patch that came out, patch 1.4 for Black Ops 2. For those of you who do not know, I think, if I am correct, the SMGs got they got nerfed, so they got more recoil on their weapons, and their bullet damage is less efficient or effective, so they're not as strong as they were before. I still think they're the most dominant weapons in the game. The shotguns and pistols got a slight nerf, but I'm not actually sure why. Well, okay, the shotguns probably, yeah, and the pistols, probably the Cap 40 and the BR23, I think it was. I can't remember what it's called. Those got nerfs, so I can understand them getting nerfs. They buffed the snipers. Why would you do that? Why? They're already good enough already, and people can snipe with them and enjoy themselves and annoy people. So I don't know why they would do that. And is there anything else? UAV is not 350 points no more. I believe it is 425. So you know, it's just to prevent the UAV spam. But that is pretty much the update. If I can find the patch details, I'll leave it in the description below, so you guys can pretty much familiarize yourself with what you're going to be dealing with for the next probably 3 or 4 months before they make another patch. Because this is the problem, right? Today's main topic is, I'm not sure what to title it, but I'm basically going to talk about, you know, listening to your fans, listening to your players. I don't know. First, let's start with YouTube. So they make this new layout, right? Now I can still find my way around it. Now there's no problem with that, no problem. But it's too baffling. Sometimes I'm just used to adapting to the old layout, and then as soon as you finish adapting to that and get used to it, they make a new one, and it just looks absolutely preposterous. Sorry, I can't even pronounce my words today. But yeah, it just looks horrendous, and I'm just like, why? I mean, like I said, I can still find a way around, which is probably the aim of what they're trying to do. As long as people can find their way around it, then it should be fine. But honestly, I'm gonna say it again, like I said in the last video, what twat comes up with this stuff? Like, come on, like, you know, oh, okay, if a lot of people complain about the old layout and said, yeah, we want a new one, then okay, fair enough, but I don't really follow all this YouTube stuff, so I wouldn't really know. Whereas, you know, if they didn't, and the YouTube guys are just like, oh, you know, we need a new layout, we need to, like, you know, baffle people some more, let's make them more confused, and, you know, just can't maneuver their way around YouTube, and yeah, and it's more for business purposes instead of like actually people using it. But I really don't know how it works. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new YouTube layout in the comment section, because I know some of you guys did retweet my or I know 1 or 2 of you did retweet my thing saying that it's pretty baffling and you don't understand. And some people I follow on Twitter, they just don't like it in general. But you know, this is what YouTube does. This is what all these communities or companies do. Now, as for Treyarch, right? It's been 2 years since they made the Black Ops 1, and okay, this game is fairly decent in a way. I had a very good session, or I had an okay session this morning. I have a very good gameplay. If you follow me on Twitter, I said I was 3 off 100 kills. I got 97 kills and 3 deaths. That gameplay will be out very soon, so you guys look out for that. But in terms of patching the game, this goes for any company really. Capcom, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, you know, Epic Games, whatever. When you update a game, right, how I thought it worked was you base it off complaints, or you base it off testings that the public usually do, and they find exploitations and whatnot. But then when I read these patches, right, I'm just like, okay, SMGs I can understand. Snipers, why bother? Why? They're already good enough. Why didn't you nerf them? Jesus Christ, you shoot someone in the foot, they're dead. Like that's not supposed to work. They're supposed to put them down on the floor, last stand, but thank God there's no last stand in this game, which is I'm very pleased about. But it's like, listen to the public, you know. Fix theater mode, which I think they have actually fixed it because of that prestige hacking glitch. There's several other things like, you know, deal with rage quitters, dashboarders, you know, more penalties, punishments coming in the game, you know, stuff that the public complain about on a regular basis. And they go to David Vonderhaar on Twitter. I will talk about David Vonderhaar, my own opinion of him in another video as well. But they talk to him in another opinion. Now, you know, I'm not sure if these guys take it into account or they just literally troll you over the internet and say, we can't do nothing about it, but we're going to patch something else instead that completely... What people do, or companies or game developers do when they patch games, they patch things that people pay either no mind to, or it's not really a problem in the game when they find it a problem. Now, the UAV spam, yes, a very big problem. I am guilty. My hands are raised in the air. I am guilty of spamming about 25 UAVs a game because that is how I roll. Until I get my orbital VSAT, of course. But, you know, other things... How about bouncing base? See, I hate bouncing base. Sorry, completely off topic. But how these people go around or go about updating games and stuff... Yes, it's for... Okay, in a way I could say it's for the genuine... For the better cause, because I'm studying games design and I can understand how these patches and stuff are beginning to work. And get turned on, bitch! No, I'm kidding, he didn't get turned on, he got prone dived. But I'm completely off topic. But, you know, you guys kind of... It's very hard to explain because there's not a lot they've done that's a problem, but there's a lot of things people have been complaining about because of how Treyarch have gone about things, and then they make a patch where it's just... If I was supposed to sum it up in one sentence, the Black Ops 2's patch 1.4 or 1.04 is a complete unnecessary waste of time, besides the theater mode thing. At least they fixed that, you know, that's one good thing they do. But with the weapons and everything, okay, weapon adjustments, they're going to come about 3-4 times, probably up to 10 times within the next year or within the next cycle of this game. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just a random talk on the patching and updating and whatever. But yeah, the final scoreline of this game was 200 points to 99. As I said, this was 64 kills with no perks. Pretty interesting gameplay, but it's just something to talk over. As you went to the final kill cam by your boy HCJ himself as he shoots this guy. He tried to jump around with a shotgun. I'm not actually too sure what... Very ambitious that guy was, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Final scoreline was 64-11, like I said, for the third time. This is when I was third prestige level 18, when I was trying to get the gold camera for PDW. And this is your boy HCJ, guys, and thank you guys for watching. Peace out, YouTube.